He therefore said to the two sages, "Sages, owners of the peacock and trumpet, make your request." They requested that the king should give his two daughters for them to marry as wives. The king obliged. Then the third sage advanced and kissed the ground before the king. Before the king and the owner of the magic horse said, "O king of the age, bestow upon me as thou hast bestowed upon my companions." Then the king said, "Until I made trial of your present." Upon this the king's son said, "O father, I will mount this horse and make trial of it, and obtain proof of its use." So the king replied, "O my son, try it as thou desirest." So the king's son mounted the horse, but it could not move from its place. He therefore said to the sage, "Where is the rapidity of pace which thou boasted?" The sage heard what he said.
He came to him and showed him a turning pin on the horse.
As soon as the king's son turned the pin, the horse moved and began to ascend rapidly to the sky. The prince became perplexed and regretted having mounted the horse. He said the sage has made use of stratagem to destroy him, and it's only God in heaven can save him from this destruction. The prince began to examine the horse. He found a pin on the left side. He turned the pin immediately. The horse began to reduce the intensity of the velocity gradually, and then the horse began to descend gradually from the sky. Behold, the horse began to reduce the intensity of the velocity gradually. The horse began to descend in the city where he found himself. The prince was overwhelmed because he had discovered the logic behind the magic horse.